Here's Liberty coach Mark Workman. Liberty will be playing Herbert Hoover in the first round of the playoffs. And first of all, Mark, you guys have not played in a long time. Any concern about the long? I think your last game was the 16th of October. You played one game since the beginning of October. Any concern about that lack of the layoff there?
Yeah, there's always concern. The last game we played with Scott, and we didn't play particularly well against Scott till later on in the ball game. Defense played great. Offensively, we didn't. Defense kept us in the ball game, so there's always concern. But I tell you, man, this group of kids here, man, they're hungry. And I've said this many times to many different people, man. I mean, these kids here has never had success here at Liberty High School. 5-25. Now we're sitting at 6-0 and number 4 in the state, and they're hungry. We went through a few quarantines here, but the ones that could be here at practice has been here at practice, and they get up here and they work hard.
Well, you look at the landscape of the playoffs this year, and you guys have been waiting a while to get back in it, and you look at the way it is. There's going to be games on Sunday. The fact that some teams may be able to advance without playing. Are you happy just to be playing?
Oh yeah,
I mean, I'm sure you don't want to sit around and wait for some buy them or a forfeit that may or may not come.
No, I mean, you can't. That's just like putting a game in the officials' hands, man. You got to take care of business yourself. You can't leave it up. You can't leave your outcome up to other people. So and as far as the way the playoffs is going right now with the possibility of forfeit and stuff like that, hey, this is 2020, man, and we can't put nothing past anything here. So we're going to try to handle our business and take care of our end, and then we'll just go with the waiting process, see what happens.
Coaches are creatures of habit. They like to keep the same schedule week by week. How tough has it been for you to have to change things around? And really, this is almost like August again, with the exception of the weather. You're kind of starting again with no games.
Oh yeah, we keep the same routine every day, man. Even on Fridays when the kids ain't here, man, if we're away or home, I come up, I cut the grass, I put some fresh paint on the field, and we're going to Woodrow this year for this week for the playoff game, and hey, my plan's still the same. It's supposed to be nice on Friday. I'll come to work, I'll come a little bit, then I'll come up, I'll cut some grass, and I'll throw some fresh lines down on the field. Even though we ain't playing here, we're going to keep the same routine. The kids are the same way. We're shells on Monday and Thursday, and we go to full gear on Tuesday and Wednesday, and that's what we've maintained.
How much have you been able to learn about Herbert Hoover, your first round opponent?
Oh yeah, man. We watched film. I think we exchanged films there on Saturday, and I tell you what, man, they're a tough bunch. We're gonna have our hands full.
What you look at their offense? Their quarterback has similar numbers to your quarterback, Isaac Atkins. Similar numbers to Isaac's numbers. What do you see in their quarterback and their offense?
I'll tell you, they got a good duo with the quarterback and the running back. Quarterback, it's a big old rascal, man. He's about 6'1", 210 pounds, and he can run it. He ain't got a whole lot of speed, but sometimes that ain't everything, man. He'll lower his shoulder and he'll get those extra 2 or 3 yards. So and they're a well-coached football team, man. They know what they're looking for, and both those guys does a good job back at quarterback and running back.
In the past, when we talked, Mark, in the past 2 or 3 years, you said you just wanted to see if this team could mature into what you thought they could be. You said they have to learn to win. They have to learn to. They have to want to get better to get there. Do you feel like this is a team is that the reason for this success, because of all the experiences they've had in the past?
No doubt, man. I mean, I'm a big believer in you got to first know what losing is before you become a winner. And, nobody wants to lose and nobody likes to lose. And the last 3 years has been rough on everybody. Been rough on the coaching staff, been rough on the players, been rough on the school, been rough on the community, parents, everybody involved with Liberty football. But these kids have stayed the course, man. They've worked hard, they've bought into what we've been teaching, and that's a product of what we have now.
You'll have a turf field next year, along with Shady as the county transitions to all turf fields. You will be playing on Woodrow's turf. Any concern about going to a turf surface when your home field still is grass right now?
Nah, man. I mean, the way turf's made now, I don't think it's a big transition whatsoever. We're going to go out, we're going to do what we do, and we're going to take care of business.
Why were you so successful in offense? I mean, you had a lot of numbers that these kids were able to build up over a 6-game schedule. When they were playing every week. Why were they so successful on offense?
Oh, man, it's just the same offense that that we started back with these guys as a freshman, and they just wasn't physically able to do the things we was asking them to, and we made a decision to stick with it, and we knew what we had coming and what was here, and they understand this offense. They understand what we're looking for in all aspects of it, and and then their hard work, man. I mean, that pays big dividends for them.
What your success on defense, it's also been pretty good, and a lot of it is you're getting the ball back through interceptions, and last couple of years you've been able to do it. Why so successful with interceptions and turnovers in general with this defense?
Yeah, just putting the right guys in the right positions and their work ethic, man. I mean, I got some ball hawks back there. I got some guys up front that relentlessly gets after the quarterback and forces that quarterback into throwing bad balls, and our guys are smart enough to go up and go get it. And I mean, we like teaching an aggressive style defense, and these kids has bought into it.
Well, Brayton Howe was one that had a lot of interceptions last year, 9, I think. This year, Sean Pennington's leading you back there, and Howe's got a few. The fact that you got 2 or 3 different guys that are able to do that, let's say something about
yeah, I mean,
their mentality and their football IQ.
Defensively and offensively, man, we're by committee. We don't depend on one kid to do everything. We're gonna rally as a team, and it's not really unfair for one of these kids to go up and get 6, 7 picks. When we're gonna do that all together. I mean, and that's a product of now, man.
You feel pretty confident going into this game with Hoover?
Yeah, confidence sometimes, man. I got confidence in my kids that we're going to work hard, and we're going to be ready to play. And then Friday night at 7:30, we'll see how that turns out.
Mark, good luck in the playoffs, and I appreciate the time.
Thank you, Dave. Appreciate it.